Start?
Yeah.
Hello, it's Mark Rollans, CEO of Medina Electric Co-op, here to give you a brief update on our storm assessment process and restoration process. But I want to begin by telling everybody my thoughts and prayers are with those who have suffered damage. I know people have lost their homes, they've lost barns, pivots, equipment. We have employees that have had significant damage to their house and property, and just hope that everybody is safe as that they can be and are coping as best they can. Right now, this morning, our helicopters were able to get up this morning to continue the assessment phase, try to determine how bad the damage is in our system. Just to put it in scale, we know we have damage stretching from Sabinal all the way east to the edge of our service area, other side of Castroville, north and south of Castroville. So we've got damage across our area. Last night, driving around, I personally saw 10 off of metal buildings up in our poles and our line, irrigation pipe, pivots out in the road, trees blown in our line. This is really a mess, and it's going to take, unfortunately, a long time to get service restored. We are trying to restore as much as we can from areas that do have power. We're doing a lot of switching. What that does is that leaves part of one area on and another part of an area off, and I'll talk some more about that in a minute. Looking at my notes here, we are bringing crews up from our Laredo office to help the Hondo guys who were out all night long and the Uvalde guys. So we're bringing people up there. We have contractors also working with us. I mentioned the helicopters. We're also reaching out to dozer operators. We may have to pull equipment into the fields, try to clear debris out of the way to get the line back on. I do want to mention one thing about safety. Please, if you're out of power, unplug everything that you're not using. Usually there's something in your house that's going to stay on, and that way you'll know when you do get power back. But please unplug anything as much as you can while you're out of power. I want to make sure that our employees are operating safely. I want to make sure our members are safe and the general public as well is safe during this restoration effort. We'll talk about the Castroville area right now. No, before I do that, I want to mention our power supplier, South Texas Electric Co-op. We already know we have over 30 transmission poles that are down from west of Hondo, east to Castroville, and south of Hondo. And we cannot get service to some of our substations until those transmission lines are back in the air, and they've been working on that all through the night, and they're bringing more people in from as far away as Victoria to help with that. So over in the Castroville area, we will start at, I think it's 10:30, rotating, cycling outages for these two areas only. That is New Alsace area west of Castroville, and along 471 to Star Oaks north of Castroville. We do not have the capacity to get everybody back on, but we're trying to let some people have power on 2-hour intervals. So we'll be rotating those on and off cycles in 2-hour intervals between those two areas. Unfortunately, 471 past Star Oaks north along Petrenko Road, Highway 90 from Robbins Propane to Dunley, and outside of Castroville along 1343, we do not have the capacity to serve those areas, and it's going to be quite a few more hours before all the transmission poles are replaced to get service to the Castroville and Botter substations. We had one instance where a transmission pole fell across the railroad track. The train hit it during the night and drug the pole and the wire for quite a distance. That's going to be a mess to get back up, and that's part of the Castroville and Botter project to get that on. Like I mentioned, a lot of debris in the line, debris in the road. We're trying to work through that. Please check our website and Facebook for updates. We're trying to do them around on a 3 to 4 hour interval to try to pass on as much information as we can. One last thing, don't drive if you don't have to. Please don't drive through any water, standing water. We were out last night, some of the roadways have been washed away. So please don't drive through any of that standing water. Don't drive if you don't have to. And check our website and Facebook for more updates. That's all I have for now. Y'all stay safe. Thank you.